Alright guys, so that first video cut out right here. So let me get this x squared plus 4x. Zoom 6. Okay, so we should be looking at this. Alright, we went through second trace, 0. Remember our left bound, right bound, we were talking about putting our guy on the spot. And then for the left bound, I hit left 3 times, enter, back down to the spot. Right bound, I press right 3 times, 1, 2, 3, enter. Back to our spot for our guess, and it crosses at -4. We'll go through that same process again over here on this side. So it's going to cross here. I need the left bound, so I'm going to hit left 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Back to my spot. Right bound, so I hit right 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And guess in the middle. And we cross at 0. So it would cross at -4 and 0. So you'd use those 2 points and make a little sketch there. Okay, another type of problem you're going to get, very similar to like a junior high or elementary math problem where it says, I'm thinking of 2 numbers that add up to -15 and that multiply to -54. So if I'm going to call one of those numbers x, and I'm thinking about the adding up to -15 part, if one of the numbers is x, the other one would have to be -15 minus x in order for those 2 pieces to add up to be -15. Right? So if I had x and -15 minus x, and I add those up, okay, the x and the negative x would cancel out, and yes, it still would add up to -15. So there's my 2 numbers. I'm going to use x, and I'm going to use this one, -15 minus x. So now I'm going to focus on the product part. I'm going to multiply those 2 together, equals to -54. Right? From up here, the product is -54. Distribute my x. Okay? And I'm going to rearrange because I want that x squared in the front. And I don't want anything on the other side. So this -54, I'm going to add 54 to both sides. Alright, and I'll have that nice equation ready to type in and graph. Okay? And what would happen here, I'm going to get -18 and 3, you can see. Okay, I got it typed in. And I hit graph. And, uh-oh. This line? Nope. Okay, what happens is this is a really big graph. A really steep, wide graph. So, in order to fit this on, we're going to have to hit zoom. Okay, and there's all these different ways to zoom. Remember, zoom 6 gets us back to the nice one that we like. But in order to see this one all the way, we need to zoom out. So I go to 3, zoom out. And I hit enter again, and it'll zoom out. Still not very good, but at least we can see where it crosses. So then I can go through my process here on both of those to get -18 and 3. These are really steep, so you're going to see that the spider guy is going to move really fast. Okay? So you got to be careful. See, like right about 3 clicks, he's going to be on the screen and off the screen again. Boom. So you got to be really careful and paying attention with that. Last type of problem you're going to get is it's going to say just approximate. Tell me what numbers between what numbers will we get our 0. So from a graph, that's really easy. Okay, I can see the graph's going to go through the 0 right there, between -1 and 0. And over here, it's going to go between 2 and 3. From a table, it's a little different. Okay, think about over here on this graph. My numbers are negative, 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 0, positive. So when I switched signs, that means I had to go through 0. So we're going to look at the f of x values, our y's, to see when it switches signs. Negative, negative, positive. So I had to go through 0 right there, between -4 and 3 on the x-axis. Okay, positive, 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 negative. So I had to go through 0 right here, between 1 and 2 on the x-axis. Look for sign changes in the f of x, aka your y's. Those will indicate where to look for the gap on your x's, what x's we went between. Alright? Okay, there it is. Homework, page 233, 14 to 50 even, 70 and 73. Do the best you can, and I'll answer your calculator questions tomorrow. Thanks, guys.